50 kilometers from Vijayawada to here in East Godavari district to catch up with one of the X factors of this election. Pawan Kalyan, actor turned politician, leader of the Jana Sena, is in alliance with the TDP and the BJP. The craze for the actor is obvious, but the big question is whether this craze on cinema can be translated into votes. Remember, in this part of coastal Andhra, the Kapu community to which Pawan Kalyan belongs comprises a substantial section. So while the actor is only contesting 21 seats, the question is, can he be an X factor for the alliance or the Kutami as it's called? Come with me to meet Pawan Kalyan. Surviving this. I mean, this is crazy. This is fan craze that I have not seen.
I don't know. I got used to it, man. Every day is a struggle for me, but still I keep doing it. Since 15 years I've been in politics, right from when my brother launched the party. As always, there is a great fanfare and all. But so to turn that into into voting, it takes time. I think now it will see a very substantial result.
Your Jana Sena tied up with the left parties. Yeah. Now you have tied up with Narendra Modi, the BJP and TDP. From left you have gone fully right.
No, you have to understand, there is no one way to handle things. You have to keep on maneuvering, you have to keep on managing. I personally feel you have to create a very centristic attitude. You have to create a balance because things have have changed a lot in the course of time. I started with Modi ji in 2014. Mm-hmm. See, the reason when I have started, it's more because of it's a Congress who has bifurcated the state in the very unruly manner. And we were at the receiving end. And state has really suffered a lot.
You are also seen as the leader now of the Kapu community, which is in large numbers here. The reason you're in coastal Andhra, people say, is that's why you're contesting most of your 21 seats. You're only contesting 21 out of 175. Do you see yourself as a Kapu leader?
The caste was never into my mind, never into my heart. Till almost, I can say, till 10 years back, I could never digest the concept of caste. We all have to burn somewhere in some state and some linguistic background and some caste background. We don't have a choice. But how do you take it forward? Did you really work for one caste? You cannot. It's impossible to do politics for one caste. It's not possible.
With 21 seats that you're contesting in this election, what is the role that Pawan Kalyan is playing? Are you the role of a spoiler? Are you a role of a coalition builder? What is your role? Are you kingmaker? Are you the kingmaker?
No, if I would have had most number of seats, maybe I would have been, I can say, king. My objective is to be the voice of the people with this 21 seats, what I'm contesting. And I want 2 parliaments. I want to be the voice of people.
Telugu cinema is going bigger by the day. Yeah. One super hit after the other. You all have bridged the divide between Bollywood and Telugu cinema. It's now, is that, is there a sense of pride that you get that has the Telugu cinema, Telugu world now arrived on the national stage?
One thing I can talk about cinema is, for me, we're all passionate about cinema, which I don't like to call Indian cinema, because for me, somehow I don't like. I call it as the Bharatiya cinema. Bharatiya cinema. And I don't like these linguistic barriers, because I grew up on Amitabh Bachchan, I grew up on the old films of Raj Kapoor. And, because I'm in love with those old songs and Rajesh Khanna's and Kishore Kumar. So
you and I are then are made for each other. I also love Rajesh Khanna and Kishore Kumar. What's your favorite song? You have a favorite song?
Jeevan mein tu darna nahi. That Dharmatma, not Dharmatma, Kote Sikhe.
Kote Sikhe ka gana tha.
So that one, and for me,
my favorite song is a song of Rajesh Khanna and Kishore Kumar. Zindagi ke safar mein guzar jate.
So I don't want the country to be talked as a southern part of cinema, because if any Bharatiya cinema comes, let it be Telugu or Hindi, it's always pride for all of us.
No, the reason I'm saying this, even in politics now, there's a feeling of a north-south divide. BJP is a party of Hindi, Hindu, Hindustan, of North India.
Then Congress is not supposed to be here. Then if you talk about about that. Like, none of the Congress really should belong to southern part of India.
You're going to win this election?
Definitely we're winning this election.
You're sure of it?
Yes.
Before we end, ask you an Antakshari question. You have to think of one Kishore Kumar tune and then I'll say the remaining lines. You start off.
ये रातें ये मौसम नदी का किनारे ये चंचल हवा.
Lovely, lovely. That's the way to do it. Thank you very much, Pawan Kalyan ji. I wish you very well. You've got a tough battle ahead.
We will, and we will win.
You will win. After crisscrossing Andhra Pradesh, a journey that started by the river is Apurva ending by the sea, because guess what? We're in Vizag and I can already smell the sea breeze in my nostrils. Like all coastal cities, Vizag too doesn't sleep, and its beaches offer you, well, we're told, great fish. But Apurva, what's the best thing about covering Andhra Pradesh?
The best thing is, in fact, the public of Andhra Pradesh. Is the people, their warmthness and the culture and what they bring to the plate. In fact, one thing that you can say, Telugus are along and across the world, length and the breadth of it. So that's the best thing about them.
That's right. Wherever you go, Telugu Biddas, as they call themselves sometimes, are people who exude a sense of warmth, very comfortable in their own skin. Then whether it's their politics, their cinema, or dare I say their food, there is something unique about the Telugu people. But here we are by the beach in Vizag and by the seaside. So as I said, it's time to end elections on my plate with some fish. And of course, my final comment on who's winning the election. Come with me. I'm by the sea. Sagar kinare. तू जो नहीं तो मेरा कोई नहीं. The east coast of the country, wondrous, nothing like being by the sea. क्या तुम्हारा स्पेशलिटी क्या है? तो एक चिली प्रॉन्स का प्लेट करो और एक फ्राइड बांगड़ा करो, और थोड़ा उसमें जितना करी डाल सके थोड़ा करी डाल दो. स्पाइसी करो. तुम्हारा खाना बगैर स्पाइस का चलता नहीं है. Tiger, lovely. Fish is looking fantastic, but the bigger question remains, who's winning the battle for Andhra Pradesh? You want to stick your neck out, Jagan Mohan Reddy or Chandrababu Naidu?
Not particularly.
Okay, Apurva doesn't want to stick her neck out, and frankly, neither do I. This is an intensely competitive election, perhaps more competitive than any election Andhra Pradesh has witnessed in recent times. Two powerful regional satraps taking each other on. But I'll give you a hint. I believe that the winner will be the individual or the party who's able to attract the woman vote and the rural poor. These are the two key vote banks that will decide kaun jeetega Andhra Pradesh.